Hi guys! Teka nga lang. So hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my vlog. So my name is Paul Galvez and today I would just like to share to you what typically happens on my off day. So if you would like to know what I tend to do in my off day, keep on watching. So first of all, more or less, most of the time, I would like to get back or get a lot of sleep when it comes to my off day because if you may know, 2 days within the week, if you're a music teacher, if you're a tuition teacher, like I for one, I tend to wake up quite early on the weekends because it's like our most hectic day or days in the week. So it actually messes up my circadian rhythm. If you know that, it messes up my my waking my waking hours. So because if you're going to check my schedule, it's like 5 days in a week wherein I wake up like somehow late, like 9 a.m. onwards, and then 2 days of the week I need to wake up like around 7. So it's like 2 hours of I need to have those 2 hours of extra sleep, hopefully, if I don't stay up so late the night before. So that's the first thing, more or less. But because I would come from a weekend schedule, so most of the time I wake up somehow early when it comes to my weekend. My day off. So it's a little bit annoying, but yeah, I just need to live with it and somehow adjust my day with it. Next is I tend to do my rituals, such as I tend to meditate in the morning, and then after that, I need to hang the clothes that I washed the night before. So my goal always for my goal for my off days is it needs to be free. It needs to be autonomous. I need to be, I can do whatever that I want within my own time. And it's also my cheat day. So, I can eat anything or everything that I would like on this day. So it's like a birthday, like what I did on my birthday, but on a not birthday kind of feel. So it depends on the emotion that is building up in my system at that day. That's why I always start with with meditation, just to organize and label my feelings, my thoughts, so that it won't somehow super duper, I know it's not a term, but at least somehow it won't overwhelm my day. Next is after I meditate, I hang my clothes, right? So after that, I drink my coffee. So right now I have this new mix, which is the Nescafe 3-in-1 plus the chocolate drink that my student gave me, which I will be asking where they bought it because it's somehow being, I'm being addicted to it. I really like it. It's so chocolatey. It's like having a frappuccino in the morning from Starbucks. This is not a paid advertisement, but yeah, it's really good and I like it. Now, one of the things that I have been adding up in my routine, especially in my off days, is to add videos like this, or to at least film a video or vlog to my YouTube channel. So it's another thing that I have been trying to incorporate within my schedule, which is in Atomic Habits. I need to at least start small for me to get into the hang of making videos. So one of the challenges I think that I would be honest to everyone, that's why I don't regularly post videos, is the fact that amidst me being spontaneous and, let's say, like talkative and loud in real life, like outside world, if you know me, it's the fact that I don't have any topics that I would share. I am more of a spontaneous kind of person, and sometimes it annoys people. But in vlogs like this, sometimes I would really like to have a planned talk or topic. Like for example today, what's happening with my throat? I just smudged. See, I'm so scattered. Just want to share to you, I just smudged my room. So I just bought a Palo Santo wood and a sage from Amazon and from other ones from Shopee. So my room smells somehow a little bit different right now. Maybe I think it's about it, or maybe I did something last night. We're not sure about it. So going back to the topics, more or less, I have this thinking that once you have a vlog, it needs to be like a TED Talks kind of thing, wherein you need to discuss something with a breakthrough, that you have a breakthrough or something that is life-changing. So because of that, I was able to talk about minimalism for quite some time, and I think I have been posting it for a lot of my videos already. So I think I don't have anything to share anymore because my life revolves about minimalism, essentialism, Zen Buddhism, all of those stuff. So yeah, why did I go to this? Ah, yeah, because I need to have a topic to say in my vlog. So, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm losing a lot of topics already. Yeah, so it's one of the challenges. See, my life. Well, next, after I have my coffee, after I have my my morning drug, if that's a thing. Once I get my motivation, if even though there's none, I go directly to the gym. So I always have my gym on my off day. I need to kill it, smash it, or smash the workout. Even though sometimes there are days, I would say, even though you always see me post that I'm on the gym, there are days that I am just dragging myself to the gym. I just need to finish the routines. There are days that I'm so lazy, there are days that I would be slacking. So yeah, it's just as what James Clear said to his book Atomic Habits. It's the routine, it's the system that the person would be hanging on if motivation is not there, especially in the book Motivation. Motivation is a myth. So yeah, that's why I'm building this habit of video or making a video for my vlog. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just so scattered. Well, now next is after I have my gym, I would have my first meal, which is my cheat day. So it depends on the craving that I'm having for that day. So like for example, right now I still have a lot of treats because I bought some chocolates from the previous week because it would be aligned to the next topic, which is the badminton part. So I bought a lot of chocolates and I bought this yummy matcha treats from my friend John, so you could check him out. I think I'll be posting his post over here. So this is not a paid advertisement. As I would always say, I am a fan of things that I really love. Of course, I'm a fan. No. So along the way, while I'm here in Singapore, I have discovered a lot of addicting stuff. Like in a good way, like a legal way. So one of those are sourdough bread. So I'll be posting their Facebook, their Instagram page here. It's actually the parent of my student, which she gave me as a present first. And then I didn't realize that from the first bite, from the first slice of that sourdough bread, I was, hooked down and sinker. Is it a term? Yeah. I was so into it. I really love it. And yeah, after that, I always crave for sourdough bread. Next is the matcha treats that I got from my friend. As usual, it started as a gift first. He was asking if I would like to try it. I was, me as a foodie, I was like, okay, bring it on. So I tried it. And after that, I got addicted and then boom. Yeah. Anyhow, so going back, so for the first meal, it depends on what I would be, liking. So for today, I'm not sure if I would go for heavy meals because my appetite is not yet up. More or less, I always, this is my routine. More or less, I would go for sushi. Sushi and then noodles, whether it's kway teow, ramen, spaghetti, any of those. Next is fried chicken. I'm a fan of fried chicken and I can eat a bucket of fried chicken. That's me. If you're the same with me, yeah, hello. Let's meet sometime. And then how do you call this? And then rice, as usual, it's one of my my cravings and addiction ever since. And what else? Pizza, yeah. This is what I don't really like. I think I was able to post this in my social media. Is that I really hate it that because it's my off day and it's cheat day, the autonomy of me or the freedom that I could choose anything that I would like to eat becomes a challenge for me. When I was in a diet mode, when I'm in a diet on a calorie deficit mode, 6 days a week, my craving actually is so tangible. Is tangible be a good term? Or my cravings become so strong that I know what I would be eating on my off day. But unfortunately, as we all know, we are all slaves of our emotions. So when off day comes, suddenly what I wrote down as my cravings for the previous day or whatever becomes not my craving on my off day. So it really sucks because, like for example, I was sure, I was determined that I'll be having pizza. Yeah, I remember I'll be having pizza this my off day, but you know, my cravings are not yet in. I mean, I hope within the day it will come back. Yes, and I remember milk tea. I don't really drink milk tea on a regular basis, but if it's on my off day, I'll go for it. So after I eat, I would be just resting a little bit because I would be heading to play badminton. So badminton has been a staple for my off day ever since, whether I was in Brunei or here in Singapore. It's really hard right now to book a game, especially because of the COVID season. So you really need to advance booking. So it's like within the month, I need to plot down the schedules that I can play with them. Luckily that the queue master of the badminton group that I'll be joining later is so kind that they always put me on a Wednesday because they know it's my off day. So whatever time it is, they just need to just write my name and I'll be there. So yeah, so as some of my friends know, I play badminton regularly, and I'm actually a competitive badminton player. So it's one of my what ifs before. If I was, it has been one of my, I won't say dream, but it was one of my possible realities at that time. So I was choosing between being a athlete, a musician, and then an actor, and then a chef. I think those are the four things that I was planning when I was in college. And then luckily, amidst me choosing music, I was still able to continue most of the, and as a psychologist, I remember that one. I remember I was able to manifest most of them, even though I did choose them as my main source of career or income, if that's a term. So yeah, upon reading the book Mirror Minds by Fiona Murden, hi, I know you're not watching, but I would just like to plug your book. I have just observed that most of my dreams, or not my dreams, my aspiration or my career choices blossom from what I see from my parents or from people that I grew up living with, such as, for example, psychology. At first, I just know it's psychology. At first, I didn't know how to spell it, and then later on in life, I didn't know that all of the books, or most of the books, and most of the groups that I have joined in, and even most of my friends, or some of my friends, came from within the department of psychology or guidance and counseling. So yeah, so I'm not sure where this would lead me. I'm just treading out the interest. I'm just reading, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, where did I? Yeah, and remember that badminton is one thing, because I think badminton was a byproduct of my mom forcing us to do tennis. I really hated tennis. So I know this would be a little bit of a ranting. So she forced us, I'm using that term, she forced us to play tennis so that we could play with her. It's, I think, quite selfish if you're going to look at it in a, how do you call this, on a perspective of a tuition teacher. Because yeah, most of the parents tend to, how do you call this, force their children to do something that they did when they were young, and then unfortunately the children doesn't know what is the goal or the purpose of this. Oh wow, in fairness. So as a counter mirroring effect for me, at first I found how do you call this, my interest in table tennis, and then somehow it sprouted into volleyball in high school, and then like right now it stopped, and you know, I just continued doing badminton ever since. So I would still say that my mom was still my how do you call this, my spark, or no, my influence when it comes to sports. So yeah, but it's like a counter mirror / rebellion thing that I don't want to do tennis. I love tennis, I mean, but I just didn't like the training at that time. So yeah. And yeah, going back, so ang dami ko sinabi. I'm just about to just explain to you why I so badminton, I have been a competitive badminton player ever since. So from Brunei, and then I just want to share to you that just because of badminton, I've met a lot of people. I've been to a lot of countries and played with a lot of players, and it's really nice that amidst the barrier of language, people tend to have this certain universal language when it comes to sport. So one is badminton. So I've played with people from Brunei, and then we were, you know, it's fun to play with them. And then I've been to Davao. It's the same. I don't speak Bisaya fluently, but with badminton, I was able to, you know, somehow relate and communicate with them, which is it's a nice feeling. And then lastly, here in Singapore, I've been playing with locals recently, which is quite interesting, and I would say training for me, because they have a different kind of attack or different kind of gameplay experience when I was in the Philippines. So yeah, it's actually a good experience for me. I really like the idea of it. So yeah. And then last but not the least is because I will end my game at around 8 p.m. So I still can eat my dinner. So yeah, can or cannot, depends on how heavy my lunch was. So at night it's a little bit tricky, because if people or if friends would invite me to go out with them, I would go out. But if my friends won't invite me, I would just go for it's either massage through the massage chair, because lesson learned, if I had my massage from the uncle over here, and it's heavy, it makes me how do you call it? It gives me the flu-like symptoms the following day. It's just because I think nabubog ako, or it was just too hard. So it's one thing. And then I just do my other rituals, such as reading, and then typing and finishing my how do you call this, my defining you, which from Fiona Murden as well. It's another self-development program, I would say. So yeah, I just type and then just read, and then yeah, just getting ready for the following day. So there you guys have it. That's how I usually do my off day. So it changes. It depends on how I feel at that day. Sometimes I would just lie down in bed and just watch video. So if you would like to know more, or if you would like to watch more of my videos, ayan, ingay, diba? Okay, anyhow, so if you would like to know more and watch more of my videos, you can feel free to subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Yeah, correct, YouTube channel, and see you on my next video. Ciao.